Okay, so this topic is an interesting one because it's actually something that I'm going through right now. And it's the anxiety of always wanting more. I think it's like a human instinct to always want more for yourself. I don't think it's bad for always wanting more for yourself, but I do feel like sometimes it can become a little bit unhealthy. And I'll explain like a little bit more on why. So one way I can sort of like address this is sort of just to speak from like my experience, and maybe you can sort of gauge like how this applies to you, like if you're going through the same thing, or if even if like you disagree, like that's fine, like just put it in the comments, whatever. But yeah, the anxiety of always wanting more. So I'm very like, how do I say, like I'm the type of person that always has like ideas. Like it's not hard for me to think of an idea, to generate an idea. It's more so the difficulty lies in time management for me and getting all the things that I want done. So sort of just to give you an example, like I have like a lot of like business ideas, for example, right? And I know that like I want to do all of them, to be honest with you. Like every idea that I have, which is one of my problems, is that I want to do that and I want that to work and I want all my other things to work. But see, one thing I have realized is that can be sort of like a great sort of that can be sort of like a great attribute sort of to have, but there are a lot of like cons to having an attribute like that. And one of them is like stress and anxiety and feeling like you haven't completed what you need to complete, because like your brain is literally just like a SD card. Like it's literally just generating so many ideas and like so many things. Like sometimes it's actually kind of hard to explain, because like I'm not sure if you guys go through this, but like I'll just have like an hour where my brain will just literally cycle through ideas, and then it's just like it's a bit overwhelming, because then it's like, shit, like how do I put the pieces of the puzzle together for this, and then how do I put the pieces of the puzzle for that? Like it becomes like really, really stressful. So yeah. In terms of like always wanting more, I think that's just an attribute that like I'm never gonna get rid of, because I always want more for myself. I think the difficulty lies in just finding the right path and sticking to that path, which is something I'm trying to improve on, like ASAP, because I need to like improve on that ASAP. But I'm pretty sure this is like something that a lot of people go through, but they probably just don't speak about it or whatever. So there are dangers to like wanting more. Yeah, but it's not a bad thing. Like it's not a bad thing to always want more. It just shows that you have the drive to do what you want to do. It's literally about planning and sort of getting things in line with whatever you want to do, to be honest. But yeah, there are like a lot of like downsides to always wanting more. I think it just comes down to time management, to be honest. Like, I know I said this in the last video, but it can be very stressful sometimes. And think if you just have your ducks in a row, things will sort of just become easier, and things will just fall into place without you having to do anything really. But yeah, I know, like, for example, the thing is, it's hard for me, like, to have, like, the drive to always want more. But it's probably going to be worse for, like, someone, like, on Jeff Bezos' level, for example. Like, all the CEOs, like, they probably, like, have anxiety, like, all the time. Like, all the time. Because there's only, like, so much they can do now, because they already own, basically, the world. So, in terms of them wanting to do more things and, like, explore new avenues, like, the stress on them must be, like, even worse than the stresses for, say, like, you and I, where we're just starting, for example. But I do feel like, you know, always wanting more, it can be dangerous. Like, it sort of ties into greed. But obviously, I'm just talking about it from, like, a work business, like a work perspective. Like, if you're starting a business, but, you know, this can really be applied to anything. Like, the anxiety of always wanting more. Like, you can apply that to women or something. Like, you can apply that to women. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end the video there because I basically, like, just summed it up. I probably should have wrote this what's it called? I should have planned this one, but, you know, as I said from the beginning, I'm literally just gonna make these what's it called? Like, these are all unscripted. Like, I don't write these. I literally just turn on the mic, start talking. Mainly because, you know, it takes a lot of time to pick out all the good parts and stuff. But yeah, if you guys have any other topics in mind, then just comment them down below in the description. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I am out on off day.